ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Thompson comes in for Marshall. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Exum. And MP subbed in for Grimes. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Young. No good from outside.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got MP, Thompson out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 3 slot. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Pass to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Risache, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in. And Atlanta with possession here. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Mavericks on D. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. The kick out to Young. And miss after miss right now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the bucket is good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Capella, the pass to Young. 26 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in. Young's got 11 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Johnson. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome. Well, they lose Anthony Edwards, so it's not just the point they'll miss, it's the spark he brings.
And we wish Edwards our best getting back to the floor. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it. Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's Irving, still without a bucket. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Johnson against Washington. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Young. Fires for 3. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. MP, number 1.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Great positioning on the putback. He has 7.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Dallas, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
Checking out Dallas, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
MP no good. And here are the Hawks now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Daniels passes to Young. The kick out to Johnson. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And he gets it to go. MP's got 39.
But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Young from long range. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. MP's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
The 3 from Risache. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
A nice shot by MP.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Young from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Mavericks lead by 21. Gafford with a screen on Young. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 46.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel.
Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Now here's Johnson. From 12 feet. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And another one!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Rizachet. Let's go with a 3. Thompson pulls it in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving, the pass to MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Young. Here's Daniels. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Incredible shooting out there, MP. Good job, MP. I see. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
What's up, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We advise you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Dallas, we want you to join us for future Mavericks home games. Just stop by the ticket booth or visit us online to learn more.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Mavericks season tickets today.
Next home game, we'll have a great promotion for kids. Man Backpack Night. All fans 17 and under will get a special blue backpack.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
But don't get it twisted up. Yeah. I'm not gonna take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after.
Hey, if you want this jersey, yeah, man, you gotta work hard for that.
All I'm gonna say is...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Hart. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's MP in at the one. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
Now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop of Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Now, here's Hart. Following the miss by MP, shot from 12. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Hart. That's 7 points here for Jalen Brunson. And a deep three from MP. Dallas, no good that time either.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Atlanta. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Gafford sets the pick for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 9. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. On the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Exum comes in for Irvin. And Doncic is subbed in for MP. Both teams making substitutions here. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
MP looking solid from there.
Knicks trail by 8. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then it's MP. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the power forwards position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now MP. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Bridges double team. Pass to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Shoots. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David connects again from distance.
And defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie campaign there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It has been a lot of fun, hasn't it, to watch him expand his skill set this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. To me, that is amazing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want.